success-driven hamsters. Ever wondered why, despite the desire and effort, our projects don't seem to progress? What to do when you can't seem to multiply your money? Well, today I've picked out a video that promises to answer these burning questions. Scoot closer, let's dive in and see what we've got.
Let me tell you why I think most people don't make money. Because in order to make money, you actually have to not tell me what you want to do. You have to tell me what you're willing to give up or sacrifice in order to get it. For instance, I think about one of the guys I knew early on in business. And I remember asking him what his goal was for the year. And he wanted to build a $10 million business in the asset management space. And he asked me what I wanted to do. I was like, I want to make a couple $100,000 this year. And he said, okay, well, how likely do you think you are to make a couple $100,000 this year? And I was like, I wasn't making anything like that at the time. So I was like, I don't know, like 5%, 10%. And then he said, imagine that if you don't, I'm going to kill you. You're going to die. If you don't do this thing, you cease to exist. Now what's your likelihood of success? And I was like, well, it's definitely not 10%. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna be saying no to some dinners. I'm probably gonna go after this totally differently. The hardest thing about getting money is that we don't have a why strong enough to overcome the how that is the truth of how hard making money is.
Wow, her friend must have taken some serious motivational courses. I understand that setting goals and diligently working towards them is important, but questioning one's very existence seems a bit over the top to me. What do you think, friends? Could you strive for your desires under such pressure? Or is it better to take things slow? Drop your opinions in the comments. Don't miss new episodes to learn even more techniques and methods from the world of finance. See you next time. And remember, hamsters are power. One for all and all for one. Hello, dear crypto friends. We all want to have lots of money. But have you ever wondered why we crave it so much? Does everyone have a project they want to bring to life? Or do we just want money for the sake of having money? Don't worry, I'm not a psychologist, but I've selected a couple of videos on this topic to make us think and help us move to a more productive level in our lives. Ready? Let's go.
I had dinner with a friend of mine who's a multi-billionaire, and he was just like, Alex, he's like, I just need more money. But like, he was not joking. It was so deep. Like, he was like, I just need more money. I just don't have enough money. The problem is that most poor people, they know other poor people, and so they're not that poor relative to the people they know. Whereas like, no one's more motivated to make money than somebody who was born rich and doesn't have money, and then all their friends make more. Like, that guy will do anything to make money because the deprivation is so high. The physiological deprivation, we all understand. Hunger, sleep, sex, whatever. These are the human needs. You're deprived of shelter, you really want to get shelter, right? They're really easy to understand, whereas money is an abstract concept. And so it's the perception of money that you have to create the deprivation around in order to motivate someone to buy something to solve their money problem.
Wow, it feels like he dug into my subconscious. I agree, money is a very relative thing. Even among my hamster friends, some would blow a large sum on cheese they can't even finish, while others would invest wisely. Share your thoughts in the comments, and I just hope that everyone watching this video has enough money to live well. Now let's ask ourselves, how do we spend wisely to save money? Check out the next video, which shows that the principles of budgeting haven't changed over the years. It's the same old techniques.
We're going to talk to a financial expert. His name is Dave Ramsey. What's the number one question that you get on the air concerning financial problems? What do they want to know?
Concerning financial problems, how to get out of debt. How do I get out of debt? And I would say the second thing is communication with spouses. It's the stuff Grandma talked about. So save money, live on less than you make. Two concepts Congress can't grasp. And then we talk about getting out of debt. The borrower is servant to the lender. And so lay down a plan, have a budget. Spend every dollar on paper before the month begins. Because it's more behavior than it is math. Don't spend money you don't have. Well, understand, when half your net worth is tied up in something that loses 60% of its value in 4 years, you're not going to get ahead. What solves it is getting mad at it. Some healthy, righteous anger and saying, hey, that's it. I'm drawing a line in the sand. I'm going to be weird. I'm going to get this stuff paid off.
Oh my gosh, I have no words.
That's what I call timeless wisdom. I agree with everything. Spend wisely and plan your budget, friends. It will greatly help you live better. Even if you're not ready to invest yet, the money you save will benefit you in the future. To keep becoming more financially savvy, don't miss our episodes. Take care, catch you in the next one, and remember, hamsters are power, one for all and all for one.